Judgment is upon you. Upon the gale. Unsightly insects! Squall Fury!
These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
Too slow. Quit following me. Too slow.
Through me, justice is served. You stand condemned.
How many do we need again?
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
I remember you telling me how revolutionary these Akasha terminals were.
The Academia declared the Akasha to be the most powerful and comprehensive wisdom dissemination system in history. That should
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever had an Akasha.
Well, if it all goes to plan...
Oh, goody! The Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. You've really outdone yourselves. I'm well aware what a bumpy, dangerous journey it must have been. Now, I would have loved to oversee the process myself, but of course, those of us who know the plan can't leave the mausoleum.
Oh, trust me, I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. Simply flawless work. But will you really be needing all of this?
According to our plan, yes, this is the quantity required. I have no complaints about the quality either.
I heard you covered a lot of the funding out of your own pocket.
Oh, that's an exaggeration. Of course, the real tragedy is how little profit I'm making on this. You know, it's a serious crisis when you can...
It's really quite a beautiful design.
Did you attend the lecture on Light Realm Energy, Madame Farzan? I don't believe I saw you there.
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of Light Realm, Elemental, and Abyssal energy.
Good to know. Master told me in private that the conversion...
Oh, well, you can...
At first, the Dendro Archon was reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, to protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark. But for someone to know and embody the wisdom within, it's an information hazard. We're exposed to danger just by knowing the facts. A tricky problem. But today, this...
What do you mean?
Ah, I get it. For instance, you and I share secret knowledge, while she and I take on the risks of life, death, and...
Hey, what? That is not what I call a trip.
Well, as they often say in Vahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from Amorta, where the subject of our...
In other words...
When the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them together. Most people would find this unimaginable, but to us...
Sharing knowledge is a good way to fight against fate. All right. I think that...
Thanks a lot. But...
Okay, the materials are ready. We can proceed with the next phase. Alhaitham, how are you getting along?
Most of the information in Aru is written in ancient desert scripts. Some of this is written in a tribal language.
Oh. Not lost to history, I hope.
Some are. All we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although, this section actually fills in some of the missing historical record. I'm transcribing it so we can bring it back to the academy.
After Aru started up, 2 more lines of text.
Humans may not read what is written by the gods, except by not reading. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders.
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? Or is it being symbolic? You can't read it unless you don't read it. Victory is wisdom. No, wait, I think I've got it. It's a metaphor.
A chessboard.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Aru is a place where...
Oh, I've always been against overly cryptic sentences. Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that?
Ah, it's you 3. Just in time. We've been delving deep.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now.
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations.
Is this chessboard supposed to be another visualization of the...
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready.
Oh, 1 second. It's not dangerous, is it?
Dangerous? Why, yes, of course.
I should be the one to go, then. Wait for...
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has run...
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you.
I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe...
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling the difficulty, so please don't go too hard on us, all right?
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect into these whippersnappers.
Thank you. Obviously, this doesn't seem like ordinary chess.
No, you must enter the board and pass the...
Ready?
Let's do it.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho-ho! Excellent work.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking. It's not that simple, you know.
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Alhaitham, what are you thinking?
If you don't want to wait, you're free to leave.
I never wanted to wait in the first place. Chessboard gave me no choice.
If you say so. Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know. Alhaitham, what are you thinking?
If you don't want to wait, you're free to leave.
I never wanted to wait in the first place! Chessboard gave me no choice.
If you say so.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Done.
Finally. It's over. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt... Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for helping us out.
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations.
In addition to the existing function, since Aru's interference...
So, building upon the existing...
Imagine for a moment. What would the ideal outcome look like if this function were compatible with the devices?
I agree. This is the...
Me, oh my. Well, since you...
Naturally.
Time to go! Let's go find Nahida! There you are. Miss Nicole truly isn't. She said that while the other... Oh, yes, Nicole, all right. Always super patient and what she is. So, well, time for us to...
should be one of the closest places to Natlan in all of Sumeru. There's the barrier Nicole and Nefer mentioned. It completely... But why? Why separate you from the rest of the world now? And if I'm not mistaken, Irminsul was polluted once before, wasn't it?
Good question. I'm wondering the same thing myself.
That voice. Muika, you got here pretty quickly.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while.
Hello there.
Hello, Dendro Archon.
Muika, I apologize for asking you to meet at the border on such short notice. I also apologize for not being able to greet you in person. The form Irminsul has been infiltrated by the Doctor. We must be on our guard, as he can spy on information in the world from within the tree.
My records will be preserved in the Night Kingdom, rather than the ley lines. As long as the Night Kingdom remains disconnected from the ley line cycle, the Doctor has no way of knowing my movements.
Exactly.
So by meeting each other in this way, the meeting essentially never happened. No wonder the Natlanese have heard about the situation in Sumeru. With the borders sealed off, merchants have been forced to stop their shipments.
I'd like to address the question you raised at the beginning. I can offer a brief explanation, although it will sound rather cruel. I don't reach this conclusion gladly, but... But this time, the Heavenly Principles established a rule that when Irminsul is plunged into grave danger, a portion of power will be reserved to isolate Sumeru. That way, even if Sumeru is destroyed, the outside world at least has some time to catch its breath.
We'd certainly need it.
The Heavenly Principles created almost everything that exists in Teyvat today. To them, preserving the existence of the world and its inhabitants takes priority over protecting Sumeru.
Meaning? Protecting...
Yes. My own power may be limited, especially compared to yours. But that doesn't mean that we're just...
Nicole of the Hexen Circle didn't say exactly what this meeting was about. But after hearing everything you've said so far...
That's right. Nahida and I discussed it at...
You need the Pyronosis, don't you?
Yes. You guessed originally, I only intended to borrow it, but...
Why do you sound so nervous? There's no...
Surely a Gnosis is pretty
I guess, but I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that. With all the nations you've traveled to, and all the gods you've met, you must have realized that by now. As far as I'm concerned, a Gnosis is basically an elemental energy enhancer. But I don't usually use it. You know me. I like to think I'm pretty strong without it.
Yeah. Not about to dispute that.
So you see, you don't need to sweat it. Here, take the Pyronosis.
Uh-huh?
Uh-huh. Just like that. To tell the truth, I've always toyed with the idea of giving it to someone who needs it more than I do. I know you accompanied Nahida here to try and increase the chance of success. It's a good thing you did, because your involvement is one of the main reasons you've managed to persuade me.
Are you sure about this?
I won't try to quantify it, but trust me. Handing over the Gnosis to Tumaini is far from the craziest idea I could think of. Besides, even if you hadn't come here personally, I think I still would have agreed to Nahida's request. Irminsul doesn't just affect Sumeru. It impacts all of Teyvat. I know all too well how difficult... You don't need to tell me the specifics of your plan. Where the...
Muika, my heartfelt thanks go to you.
Don't...
I have an idea.
Just as I thought.
Incredible. What did you do?
Just made a lucky guess. This seems to happen quite a lot. Things that apply to everyone else don't seem to apply to me. I figured the same might be.
Irminsul usually produces effects based on the records it holds. Since the Traveler is a descender, Irminsul contains no records of her.
Is that right? You really are full of surprises. Catch.
Whoa! Thank you, Moika. Thank you.
All right. No need to get so... Besides, there's still one problem. You might be able to pass through the barrier, but I don't know about the Gnosis. Any others?
Let me try something. I have the Pyrognosis in my hand. It feels strangely ordinary. Not particularly heavy. And yet, this tiny thing symbolizes the mighty... I need to think hard about my memories of Pyro. My memories of journeying through Natlan. All those important experiences I've had.
The Gnosis disappeared. Traveler, are you alright?
I'm fine. The Pyrognosis disappeared into my body. Just like...
Maybe it resonates with you because you've mastered the power of phlogiston. You might not be recorded in the ley lines, but you're still our Tumaini.
Whew.
Please allow me to express my gratitude once again, Moika.
Pleasure. Well, I've given you all the help I can. The rest...
We won't let you down.
Yeah, we aren't about to lose.
Traveler, Paimon. Paimon's a teensy bit nervous, but only a teeny tiny bit. Of course. After all the adventures you've had with the Traveler,
I'm doing all right. What about you, Nahi?
With the negative effects of Irminsul, I'm a bit like a piece of fruit that's been burrowed into by hungry insects and left to rot. But please don't worry. Stoking the fire...
Me too.
I think there's someone else here who would share that sentiment.
Don't worry about what I think. I was just...
What are you talking about, hat guy?
Says who? You can fly just...
I don't know why, but I feel...
It shows that you feel comfortable laying down your burdens in our presence. And we feel exactly the same way around you. That